Hello everybody, welcome back to the Saving Made Simple channel. My name is Bella, and today it is a cash stuffing day. Woo, we all love those. So first of all, a couple things have kind of changed since you guys saw my video last night, which was my budget breakdown. So first of all, my mother has requested that I hold on to the rent because I'm going to be running a favor for her. She has that lovely bad habit of, I always call them cancer sticks just to kind of get under her skin, admittedly. But anyways, I go to the reserve for her occasionally to get her cigarettes. She doesn't like driving in the weather, and I don't really mind it too much. So she's said that she wants me to hold on to the rent so that I have gas money and obviously the money for her smokes. So I'll be pulling that out very early on here. But before I do, I'll do a quick cash count and then we're going to talk about the next thing. So we got 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Now, why 450, you ask? Because first of all, it was supposed to be 380, but then I added the 150 for my mom. And then I had a little bit of money in my account from Etsy. So thank you guys so much for anyone who's been supporting my Etsy shop during all of this. I will be up. I just found a spider. Anyway, I will be uploading a, one sec. All right, all gone. Okay, so I will be uploading to Etsy my budgeting spreadsheets, which I just printed a bunch off, but for whatever reason, I didn't bring them out. As some of you guys have guessed or suggested, I will be going with red this year. So, or in 2025, I did purple in 2024. So I will be doing 2025 bright red, like my wallet. So I'm going to be making that up in an upcoming video. But then there was a challenge that was at $100 that I said, oh, I would just take that money to the bank next time. But I thought, you know, why don't I just leave that 100 in the bank, take the $100 out. There it is. So I did move that $100 over to my tax-free savings account. So now I need to find these guys. I'm going to switch out this for that $100. Oh, where'd that go? There it is. So this is going to go in place of those 250s. And then those 250s are going to go in a line. And I'll put this back too. Nothing else has changed as far as that goes. All right, so now we're at 51, 52, 53, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 80, whoa, 5, 10, 5, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. So 550 is what we're at. We're going to take 150 out to take that with me to get smokes for my mom. I'm sorry if I sound weird. I've kind of been crying all morning. I went to a funeral this morning. And I gotta say, even though it wasn't my dad, it was like being at a funeral for my dad. And I've done that, and it was very hard. And watching my ex and his family, who at one point I was pretty close with, go through it was really, really hard. Okay, so we are going to start cash stuffing. I closed up my book, which I do actually need open. All right, so we are going to start with, so there's the $150 that I took out. Then we're going to start in here. So we have to start with groceries, which is $150 as per usual. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I didn't actually spend my grocery money. I ended up keeping it, and then I just divvied it up between some stuff, some different envelopes. Anyway, so we got 50, 1, 20, 45, and 50. So how are you guys liking Vlogmas? I know it's very different for the budgeting community. I know I did look it up and nobody else has done it, and it makes me feel a little like an alien, but to be fair, most of my life I'm kind of like an alien, so it's not that upsetting. So then we got 20, 40, 5, and 50 for dining out. I've actually been really loving doing this. It has been a bit of a setback, dealing with my lighting situation. So I don't know. I'm sure the light looks different. I'm sure a lot of things are reflecting back at you guys, and I'm so sorry. My overhead light, I don't know what the heck happened, but the overhead light just kind of died. Like the switch doesn't turn on or off. What happened was I was turning, like we have a dimmer switch. I turned the light on and it went, I put it all the way up to full power. The whole thing just like flickered, like all the light bulbs. Like it honestly, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a ghost contacting me. It has to be. And then it went dark. I'm like, okay. So I turned the switch off, turned it back on, and it did it again. Like because there's 3 bulbs. So they're all kind of doing like a Northern Lights thing. And then I turned it off again. And I was like, Mom, you should come out here and see what's going on. And so she came out, I turned the switch on, and nothing happened that time. So I was like, I don't think all 3 bulbs can die at once, can they? And she's like, I don't know. So I climbed up on the kitchen table and I changed one of the bulbs and nothing changed. So I think either the fixture or the wiring. This house was built in 1890, so it could be the wiring, it could be anything. So we don't know what. It could be the switch. We're both thinking maybe it's the switch, but neither of us know how to change a switch, and electrical is scary. Pets, I did not budget. Kiddo, I did not budget. Personal, I did budget with a 20. Okay, beauty is full, medical is full. All right, let's move on to the next one. We'll put that in the back of the line. All right, next we are going to start with this one. So we are going to start with gifts. So currently gifts is at $70, and I will be adding 25 and 30 into there. So we should be at 100. So we got 50, 70, 95, 100. And vacay, I will be adding $50 to vacay. This money is all mostly going towards my son's hockey tournament in March. So we have 50, 1, 50, and 70. It's going to be $600-ish for that. So plus food and gas. Car, I'm going to be doing just a 20. Okay, so we've got 50, 1, 20, and 40. I do have an oil change due, and while I'm there, I don't know if this is a thing. My warranty is going to be up in 3,000 kilometers, and I'm kind of wondering if it's a thing that you can go to like the mechanic and say, can you give it a 1-over to make sure that anything that is replaceable via the warranty doesn't need replaced. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm really wanting to do it because I feel like I haven't gotten full use of that warranty yet. All right, so now we're into these ones. So we're going to start with emergency, which is going to be getting a 20. So I'm going to do, we'll do orange today, and we're going to do 20. I guess we'll do 2 10s. So we got 1 and 2. And then we'll throw a 20 on there, and then we'll do a quick count. Okay, so we got 50, 75, 85, 95, 100. Should I take that to the bank? I probably should. Yeah, I'll do that. What time does the bank close? I can go when my mom gets home. That way somebody will be home with my kid. The only downside is that means I have to put not pajama pants on. So I'll pull that money out and take it to the bank. So now we have $1,500 in my high yield tax-free savings account, and then we'll have $200 in the bank for emergency, which I will update my book by the end of this video, or at the end of this video. There we go. All right, next we've got vet, and vet will be getting $20. Oh, I want my purple. I don't think it's that purple. I think it's a different purple. I feel like it's a different purple. There we go. I think it's that purple. All right, so we've got 20, which is going in here. And that'll be 2 of these. Now, I did say this in my last video, but I know that not everyone's going to keep up with all my videos, so I'll say it again. My dog Maya is due for another checkup with the vet. Last time I went to the vet, they told me she was overweight, and the next conversation we would be having if she didn't lose weight would be diabetes and heart failure, or heart disease. So I'm hoping that when I take her at the end of December, she will have a better report. And I have asked them to send me a estimate, and they have estimated it to be just under $400. So my mom and I both decided we're going to put $200 in each. And I've decided that because I've gotten all my Christmas shopping mostly done, I'm going to be using my Christmas bonus, which I don't know how much it'll be yet. I'll let you guys know when I know, but I'm going to be using my Christmas bonus to pay for her appointment. So, because my Christmas bonus is usually about $180, and then I'll just use whatever else I need. Anyway, so in vet fund, we have $100 in the bank, then we got $50, $75, $85, $90. So we got $190, and this money I'm going to keep for emergencies with the vet. I'm not going to use it for this appointment. I don't know. It depends on how tight money gets, I guess. I wasn't expecting to be paying for the after school program again, but my son, you know, it's really cold, and we've been having a lot of snow lately. So, all right, so month ahead car. So I've budgeted 20 for that as well, which is 1 car. I guess I might as well try to stick to the color that I have picked out here, because it's starting to look a little tacky. All right. So once I get the $500 here, I'm going to go to the bank, and I'm going to make a payment on my car. All right, so how much do we have here? We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100. I think that means we should put another 100 in the bank. So we are at, oh, I gotta make sure I'm the right way. All right, so these here are from Kay's wallet over on Etsy. So we've got $400 that'll be in the bank once I take this money to the bank. So we got 400, and that's gonna go in there. One more 100, and we get to pay the month ahead bill, which is awesome. And then I do have $50. Wait, 50. We have $20 left. This was just money from Etsy. So again, thank you so much for supporting my Etsy store. So I think what I'll do, I put that in upside down. You know what? How much was it more that I needed to take this to the bank too? Let me look. I feel like this was at 90. 50, 75, 85, 90. 50, 75, 85, 90. So if I add 10 to this, that's 100, and I can take that to the bank. I put that upside down. So I'll add another 100 to that. At some point, I'm going to run out of these $100 placeholders. All right, so I'm going to put that 100 in the bank as well. So now I need this guy here so that I can color. Once again, I got to find my purple. I don't know why I keep putting it in a random spot. So sorry, guys. Good grief. I can't even find it. Did I not put it back? Oh, there it is. Okay. Put it back in there. Okay, we're going to color this last heart. So we are now at $200 in the bank. Okay, so now I have $10 left. Where am I gonna put that? I wasn't gonna put any money into, I think what I'm gonna do once this one's full is I'm just gonna take this money out and reallocate it through the other challenges, which I know kind of seems silly, but my mom and I, like, she overheard me talking in my last budgeting video where I said that, you know, if something comes up, usually my mom and I work it out. And she said, like, you're not still stuffing your month ahead for rent, are you? And I said, well, of course I am. If something ever comes up, I don't want. And she said, if something ever comes up, you know we're going to be fine. And she said, if you're saving up money for me, then you need to be putting that somewhere else. So she actually has told me, she basically thinks I should dissolve this little fund for now, but I'm undecided. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, that is for 8, 9, 10, that's $110 that could go somewhere else. But it's also, it's important to me. I don't know. It's important to me that she doesn't ever feel taken advantage of. And if I say, like, well, I'm not saving to make sure I'm paying you, then I feel like I'm taking advantage of her, right? Like, I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna add this $10 to here, and now I need the orange again, and now I've just shuffled them all up. Oh man. Okay, you know what? We're not doing that. We're just gonna do, should I do this one or should I do two? I'll do this one. There we go. Okay, so now this one is at $1,500, $600, $710. Okay, and before I let you guys go, I have to do a quick little update to my high yield savings account. Find this thing. I've got a little sheet that I keep track of how much is in there. Not that. That. Okay, I'm gonna move these for a second just so you guys can see. So, oh, I'm gonna need to look at that again. Okay, so I added 100 to emergency. Plus 100, which puts this envelope at 200, which puts this at 840. Then I put vet plus 100, which puts this one at 200 and this at 940. What is the date today? Today is 12/5. And then I think it was car. So this is month ahead car plus 100. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my son's thing over in the other room. He's gotten a little loud. I guess he forgot how to hear for a second, which puts us at 1,040. 1, 2, 5. And then month ahead is skipped. Okay, so that's all updated. Put these back in order. I should just double check that this is the right amount. I don't want to go to the bank and say I've got $300 and then only have 290. The one day I actually went to the bank and told them how much I had, and it was actually, I said I had less than I had, or I said I had more than I had. So I think I said I had like 490 and I actually had like 510. So I like to double check now because I was really embarrassed. I don't know why, because at least I counted wrong the right way. But anyway, so we got 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 3. Perfect. I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to replace the 2 5s that I put in emergency. Now's the perfect time to condense, right? So we'll take these out and put this in, and don't worry, I did notice what I just did. I don't know if that bothers anyone as much as it bothers me, but it bothers me. All right, vet, is there anything we can condense? I actually think that's, yep, it's all placeholders. car is all placeholders. And this one just has 10. Okay. So I'm gonna put this one back. And now I'm gonna quickly check this one to see if there's any condensing I can do. Pretty sure there is, just because if I'm gonna take money to the bank, I might as well take the small bills to the bank. So we've got 50 worth right there. There we go. And then in vacay, that's just about as condensed as I can get. Actually, I could put that money in the bank as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put this $100 in the bank as well. I am gonna run out of hundreds. $100 placeholders. Good thing I bought so many. Thank you again to Kay's Wallet, because these are good. I love them so much. If anything, they're a teeny tiny bit snug in the envelopes, but maybe that's just because I'm really clumsy. Oh, I'm gonna keep this in here because if I pay cash, then I get a discount. They take the taxes off if I pay cash, so I'm gonna keep that in there. Okay, gotta do that quick update little. So we're gonna go vacay plus 100, and I'm pretty sure vacay was last at 0. So now it's just at 100. And we are at 1140, which will be really nice because I'll start getting interest on it. Okay, should I do another count just to make sure I didn't mess something up? Sorry if this is now getting boring and repetitive. But you know, in order to be accurate, sometimes you have to be boring and repetitive. All right, so we're gonna do one more count just to be sure that we are sure. So we've got 50, 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 50, 70, 90, 310, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400. All right, that's perfect. So I'm gonna take that to the bank as soon as my mom gets home. She should be home in about 45 minutes. And then this account will be going from 740 to 1140, which is awesome. Where's the 40 coming from? Oh, my insurance is fully paid at 45. Got it, okay. And I'm guessing the reason that it's at the 40 is because of the interest that's collected on the 145. Cool. All right. It all adds up, right? So yeah, and once my emergency fund gets to 500, I'm going to be putting that over into my high yield savings account, which I do not have a tracker like this for that. I actually have to go online to look at that, but yeah. So that is going to be the end of today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys, of course, tomorrow when I do my next video, which I don't actually have my list on me. But I think it's something along the lines of how to start budgeting. But we'll have to wait and see. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.